Hey beautiful Libra souls, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having an amazing day wherever you are in the world right now. I am so excited to dive into this reading with you, because the energy coming through for you is absolutely fascinating. Before we jump in, please know that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. If this message finds you, trust that the universe guided you here for a reason. Alright Libra, let me tell you what I am picking up on for you. The energy surrounding your connection right now is incredibly intense, and I have to be honest, when I started pulling cards for this reading, I could feel this magnetic pull in the energy. There is someone in your life, or someone who has been in your life who is going through something really profound right now. This person thought they had everything figured out, thought they could just walk away or maintain distance, but something has shifted dramatically for them. They are experiencing this complete loss of control when it comes to their feelings about you and about this connection you two share. What I am seeing here is that this person may have tried to play it cool, tried to act like they were not affected, maybe even convinced themselves that they could move on, or that this connection was not as significant as it actually is. But the universe has other plans, Libra. The cards are showing me that this person is now in a state where they cannot stop thinking about you. They cannot escape the feelings they have been trying to suppress or ignore. I want to shuffle the cards now and see exactly what is happening in this situation. Let me connect with your energy and see what the cards want to reveal about this dynamic. Okay, so the first card coming through is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is really interesting because this card is all about new beginnings. In the material realm, about tangible opportunities and real-world manifestations. When I see this card in the context of someone being obsessed with you after losing control, it tells me something very specific. This person is starting to see you in a completely different light now. They are recognizing your actual value, not just on an emotional or romantic level, but they are seeing you as someone who represents stability, success, and genuine quality in their life. Let me explain what I mean by this. The Ace of Pentacles often appears when someone is having a reality check about what truly matters. This person may have been distracted by superficial things. Maybe they were focused on other pursuits or other people. Maybe they were caught up in their own ego or their own fears about commitment and real connection. But now they are in this space where they are evaluating their life very practically. They are looking at what they actually have versus what they let slip away. And Libra, you are representing something they now realize was incredibly valuable. This is not just about missing you emotionally. This is deeper than that. They are understanding that you represented a solid foundation, a genuine opportunity for building something real and lasting. The Ace of Pentacles energy is about recognizing worth and potential. This person is now seeing that connection with you as something that could have brought real abundance into their life. They are thinking about what life could look like with you in it, what kind of stability and growth you two could create together. What makes this even more powerful is that the Ace is a card of beginnings. So even though this person may have walked away or created distance, their mind is now consumed with thoughts of starting fresh with you. They are imagining new possibilities. They cannot stop thinking about how things could be different if they approach this connection from a more mature, more grounded place. There is this obsessive quality to their thoughts because they are constantly running scenarios in their mind about how to come back into your life, how to prove themselves to you. I am also picking up that this person is dealing with a lot of regret around the practical aspects of how they handled things. Maybe they did not treat you with the respect you deserved. Maybe they took your presence for granted. Or maybe they were not ready to build something real when you were. Now they are in this space where they can clearly see what they missed out on, and it is driving them a bit crazy if I am being honest. The energy here is also showing me that this person is thinking about you in very concrete ways. They might be imagining living with you, building wealth with you, creating a home with you. Their thoughts have become very serious and very focused on real-world possibilities. Let me pull the next card because I want to see what is blocking them or what is creating this sense of lost control for them. The second card here is the Four of Swords, and wow, This is telling me so much about what this person is going through internally. The Four of Swords is about rest, contemplation, and mental recovery. When this card appears in this position, it is showing me that this person has been forced into a period of stillness and reflection. They cannot escape their thoughts about you because they are in a mental space where they have no choice but to face what they are feeling. Here is what is happening. This person may have been running on autopilot for a while, keeping themselves busy, maybe throwing themselves into work or other distractions to avoid dealing with their real feelings. But something has brought them to a complete standstill. Maybe circumstances in their life have forced them to slow down, or maybe the weight of their emotions has become so heavy that they cannot keep up the facade anymore. Either way, they are now in this state of mental retreat where they are lying there at night, unable to sleep, just thinking about you constantly. The Four of Swords often appears when someone is in bed at night, staring at the ceiling, replaying conversations and moments over and over in their mind. This person is experiencing that exact energy. They thought they could just move on or maintain control over their emotions. But now they are in this space where every quiet moment becomes filled with thoughts of you. They are analyzing everything that happened between you two. They are questioning their own decisions. They are wondering what you are doing and who you are with. What is really interesting about this card is that it shows a figure lying down with swords hanging above them. This represents someone who feels mentally exhausted by their own thoughts. Your person is literally wearing themselves out thinking about you and this connection. They wake up thinking about you. They go to sleep thinking about you. You are the first thing on their mind in the morning and the last thing on their mind at night. This is beyond just missing someone. This is a complete mental occupation. The loss of control aspect is so clear here because the Four of Swords indicates that this person needs rest and peace, but they cannot find it. Their mind will not let them rest because you are constantly there in their thoughts. They want to move forward, they want to find clarity, but they are stuck in this loop of thinking about you and replaying what happened. I am also sensing that this person may be physically removing themselves from certain situations, or even from their usual social circles, because they need this time to process what they are feeling. They might be more withdrawn than usual, more quiet, more introspective. Let me draw another card to see what is fueling this obsession on a deeper emotional level. The third card is the Five of Wands, and this is adding such an interesting layer to this reading. The Five of Wands is about internal conflict, competition, and scattered energy. When I see this card in relation to someone being obsessed with you, it tells me that this person is experiencing a war within themselves. They are battling different parts of their own psyche, and you are at the center of this internal struggle. Let me break down what is happening here. This person is dealing with multiple conflicting thoughts and feelings about you and about this connection. Part of them wants to reach out to you immediately, to tell you everything they are feeling, to fight for this connection. But another part of them is filled with fear, with pride, with doubt about whether you would even want to hear from them. There is this constant internal argument happening where they go back and forth about what to do. The Five of Wands also indicates that they may be comparing this connection to other relationships or other options they have. But here is the thing, Libra. Every comparison they make leads them right back to you. They might try to convince themselves that other people could give them what they need, but when they really examine it, they realize that nobody compares to what they had with you or what they could have with you. This creates even more frustration for them because they cannot logically talk themselves out of their feelings for you. I am also picking up that this person might be getting conflicting advice from people around them. Some friends or family members might be telling them to move on, to forget about you, that it is not worth it. But other people might be encouraging them to fight for what they want. All of this external noise is adding to their internal chaos. The obsession is intensifying because they cannot find resolution to this internal conflict. Every day they wake up and the battle starts again. Should they text you? Should they give you more space? Should they show up in your life somehow? What makes the Five of Wands energy particularly intense in this situation is that it represents restless energy that needs an outlet. This person has all this pent-up emotion and desire regarding you, but they do not know how to channel it appropriately. They want to take action, but they are paralyzed by uncertainty. So all of this energy just builds and builds inside them, making the obsession stronger and more overwhelming. Let me pull the next card to understand what they are hoping for, or what they are trying to manifest in their mind regarding you in this connection. Okay, the fourth card is the Queen of Wands in Libra. This is so significant because this card represents you or how they see you. The Queen of Wands is confident, magnetic, independent, and absolutely captivating. This person is obsessed with you because they see you as someone who embodies all of these powerful qualities. They are attracted not just to how you look, but to your entire energy, your presence, your essence. Let me tell you what is going through their mind. This person is completely mesmerized by your confidence and your ability to move through life with grace and self-assurance. They are thinking about how you carry yourself, how you light up a room when you walk in, how people are naturally drawn to your energy. The Queen of Wands is someone who does not need anyone else to complete them, and that quality in you is absolutely driving this person wild with desire. Here is what is interesting about this dynamic. This person may have initially been intimidated by your strength and independence. They might have pulled back or created distance because they felt like they were not on your level or they were not ready to match your energy. But now that they have had time away from you, they realize that your strength is exactly what they want and need in their life. They are obsessed with the idea of being with someone as powerful and magnetic as you are. They cannot stop thinking about specific moments when you displayed your confidence or your passion. Maybe there was a time when you stood up for yourself, or when you pursued something you wanted without hesitation. Those memories are playing on repeat in their mind. They are attracted to your fire, to your authenticity, to the way you refuse to dim your light for anyone. There is also this element where they are comparing themselves to you and coming up short in their own mind. They see you as someone who has their life together, someone who knows what they want and goes after it. This creates a sense of urgency in them because they want to get themselves together so they can come back to you as someone worthy of your time and energy. The Queen of Wands represents someone who is desired by many people, and this person is very aware of that. They know you have options. This drives the obsession even deeper because they are dealing with the fear that if they do not act soon, someone else will claim the spot they now desperately want in your life. Let me pull another card to see what they believe went wrong or what they think caused them to lose control of this connection in the first place. The fifth card. Coming through is the Devil and Libra. This is revealing so much about the shadow side of this situation. The Devil card represents attachments, obsessions, unhealthy patterns, and feeling trapped by our own desires. This card is showing me that this person recognizes they were operating from a lower vibrational place when things went wrong between you two. Here is what I am picking up. This person knows they made mistakes that were driven by their own fears, insecurities, or unhealthy patterns. The Devil often represents being enslaved to material concerns, to physical desires, to ego, or to fear-based thinking. They are realizing now that when they were with you, or when they had the opportunity to be with you, they were not showing up as their best self. They may have been focused on the wrong things, chasing superficial pleasures, or running from real intimacy because it scared them. They are looking back now and seeing how they sabotaged something beautiful because of their own internal chains. Maybe they were dealing with addictive behaviors or just addictive patterns, like always needing validation from multiple people, always keeping their options open, or being unable to commit because of some deep-seated fear. This person is having a reckoning with how those patterns cost them their connection with you. The obsession is intensifying because they are realizing they were their own worst enemy in this situation. It is one thing to lose someone because of external circumstances or incompatibility. It is another thing entirely to realize you lost someone incredible because you were trapped in your own dysfunction. That realization is haunting them. They cannot stop thinking about how different things could have been if they had been emotionally healthier, more mature, more ready for real love. The Devil also indicates that they feel bound to you energetically. Even if there is physical distance between you two, They feel this cord connecting them to you that they cannot cut. They have tried to move on, tried to distract themselves with other people or other pursuits, but nothing works. They feel trapped by their desire for you and by their regrets about how things unfolded. This is the loss of control that the devil represents. What is important to understand here, Libra, is that this person is becoming aware of their shadow side, specifically because of losing you. You have become the mirror that is showing them everything they need to work on in themselves. That is why the obsession is so intense. It is not just about wanting you back. It is about you representing the catalyst for their growth and transformation. Let me pull one more card to see what the potential outcome or future energy is around this situation and around their obsession with you. The final card is the Ace of Wands and Libra. This is such a powerful card to end on. The Ace of Wands represents pure creative and passionate energy, new beginnings in the realm of desire and inspiration, and that initial spark that ignites everything else. This person is not just obsessed with you mentally or emotionally. They are obsessed with the potential of what you two could create together. They are being consumed by visions of a passionate, inspired future with you. The Ace of Wands is the universe saying yes. There is genuine fire here. There is real passion and potential. This person is feeling that fire burning inside them, and it is directed entirely at you. They are experiencing this surge of creative energy where they are constantly imagining scenarios with you, dreaming up ways to win you back, feeling this intense desire to take action and pursue you properly this time. What makes this card so significant is that it represents fresh starts and new initiatives. Despite everything that has happened, despite the mistakes and the distance, there is this raw, passionate energy that wants to birth something new between you two. This person is being driven by inspiration. They are feeling called to act, to reach out, to make a bold move. The Ace of Wands is that moment right before someone takes action, when the idea is burning so bright in their mind that they cannot contain it anymore. I am picking up that this person is planning something. They are thinking about how to approach you in a way that is exciting, passionate, and shows you the depth of their feelings. The Ace of Wands represents confidence and boldness, so they are working up the courage to be vulnerable with you, to lay their cards on the table and tell you exactly how they feel. The future energy here suggests that this obsession is going to lead to action. The Ace of Wands is not a passive card. It is the card of taking initiative, of making the first move, of pursuing what you desire with enthusiasm and confidence. So Libra, there is a strong possibility that you will hear from this person soon if you have not already. They are building up to making a move, to reaching out, to expressing what they have been feeling. So Libra, let me bring all of this together for you. The cards are showing someone who initially may have taken you for granted, or who was not ready for the depth of connection you offered. They created distance or walked away thinking they had control over their feelings and over the situation. But time and space have done something profound to them. They have been forced to confront what they really feel and what they really want, and that answer is you. This person is now in a state of complete mental and emotional obsession. They cannot stop thinking about you. You have taken up permanent residence in their mind and in their heart. They are battling with regret, with desire, with fear, with hope. Every quiet moment becomes an opportunity for their mind to wander back to you. They see your value now in a way they did not see it before. They recognize your strength, your magnetism, your worth. The loss of control they are experiencing is multifaceted. They have lost control of their thoughts because you dominate their mental space. They have lost control of their emotions because feelings they tried to suppress are now overwhelming them. They have lost control of the narrative because they realize they cannot just walk away and be fine. This person is also dealing with the shadow side of obsession. They are recognizing patterns in themselves that need healing, and interestingly, they see being with you as part of that healing journey. The cards are showing that this obsession is building toward action. This person is not content to just sit with their feelings forever. The passionate energy they are experiencing is demanding an outlet. Now, Libra, what you choose to do with this information is entirely up to you. The cards are showing you what is happening in their inner world, but you have free will about how to respond if and when they do reach out. Take some time to think about what you really want. Remember that just because someone is obsessed with you does not mean you owe them anything. You deserve someone who shows up consistently, who treats you with respect and value from the beginning. I hope this reading brought you some clarity and insight, Libra. If this resonated with you, I would love to hear about it in the comments. Tell me if you felt this energy, or if you have been sensing that someone has been thinking about you obsessively. Remember to trust yourself and your worth. You are the Queen of Wands energy, powerful and magnetic just as you are. Sending you so much love and light, beautiful Libra souls. Until next time, take care of yourselves.